And I'm going to do the same with the timers as well. I'm going to reset them to 0 on start. Don't forget to remove these. And we're going to remove the wires. Alright, like so. Save. Then I'm going to go up and get the timers. Which are over here. I'm going to copy these. I'm going to come back down to our start. I'm going to paste the values here. I'm going to put an equal sign and I'm going to set this to 0. Delete the vars. I'm going to copy that. Paste. Space. Paste. Done. No longer do we have to keep saying those faults. Oh, there's an unexpected error. There's this I forgot to do. Perfect. Alright, so let's just set these to true. Let's just set random values, and when it starts, it didn't even bother. It was a bit too slow. Let me do it in the awake instead. Function awake. I'm going to copy all those values, these ones, and paste them in the awake. If this doesn't make a difference, then there was no point doing it in the first place. Okay, they do go off, but this one remains. Customize menu alpha timer. Does that not reset? Nah, it's useless. Just get rid of it. Doesn't make a difference. Right, let me just turn these back to 0. Okay, now let's test that again. Okay, so if I hit back, and as you can see currently, because we're in our original position for the camera, if I hit back, the camera won't pan back because it's smart enough and it knows that it's in its current position, so it's not going to move. See, like so. But if it starts to move anyway, then it knows that it needs to move back, so like so. I still think it's a bit too fast. I don't know why. Let's just do 75. I want to see how that looks. That's smooth. $85. Yeah, 85 is a good number. So 0.85 for cam smooth. Let's test that again. Okay, so first one, it goes to the barrel. If I hit back, it's gonna go back. Good. Second one, the light. Then switch to laser. Then barrel, laser, light, light, barrel. Sorry, laser, barrel, laser, barrel, light. And if we hit these, nothing should happen because we're already on the actual new positions. If I just hit back now, it should return back. Fantastic. Okay. Just want to check how much we've recorded so far. 53 minutes. Incredible. Right, so we're going to start working on the next couple of boxes. I just realized I did something really stupid. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the ass. Mind my language, sorry. I should have kept this in a group, because if I want to remove these, it's going to be a pain now. So I'm going to have to quickly put this in a group, otherwise it's going to be really annoying if I want to move some stuff. So let's just quickly do that. It won't take that long. Just save your script. Okay, so I believe we made a variable for this already, and it was called buttons group or something like that. I can't remember. Let's just go to the top and find it really quickly. It's called arrow groups. That's the one. Okay, so let's go back down. Let's look for, there you go, perfect. Over here I'm going to say GUI dot begin group, open bracket, new rect, open bracket, no, GUI dot matrix equals matrix 4 times 4 dot trs, open bracket, new vector 3, open bracket, screen dot width minus, oh, what do I call it? Oh, hold on, bear with me, guys. I forgot the name already. Wow. It's called something group. I don't remember what it's called now. Arrow group. There we go. Arrows group. Where'd it go? Arrows group. Open square bracket 0. Closing square bracket. Times GUI SF dot X. Comma. Screen dot height minus arrows group open square bracket 1 closing square bracket times GUI SF dot Y comma 0 closing bracket comma quaternion dot identity comma GUI SF. And let's begin the group over here. GUI dot begin group open bracket close bracket. Inside here I'm going to say new vector 3, sorry, new rect open bracket 0 comma 0 comma arrows group open square bracket 2 closing square bracket comma arrows group open square bracket 3 closing square bracket closing bracket comma 2 speech marks. There's no text, and for the time being I'm going to put a temporary skin in there so I can actually see the group. So I'm going to quickly select customize menu 1. So I'm going to copy this skin name here. Okay, then I'm going to paste that in there for now. We need to end this group somewhere. Put your semicolon after this one. Let's go all the way down here and let's end that. GUI dot end group open square bracket open bracket close bracket and closing semicolon. Let's go into Unity. Just make sure we have no errors. Good, we don't. Alright, just gonna minimize this. I'm gonna look for my group. arrow group. I'm going to set the values to 4, save, run the game, and set them to 100 by default. Just going to make sure all of these are true. See, now you can't see any of these, which is a good thing. Okay, there's my group. So I'm going to position this, for example, from here. Going to stretch it just about there. I'm going to bring it down here. I'm going to bring it up just a bit more. Perfect. So I'm going to copy these values. I'm going to paste the values in here. Alright, let's go back into our game. Now you notice that we can't actually see our squares anymore, nor can we see our up and down arrows. That's because the way this works is, this is like a separate screen. The things we made are at the very bottom of this GUI group. We want it to return to the top. So to do that, we're going to open up our up arrows. We're going to set the first value to 0 and the second one. Then, so that's element 0 and 1. Then elements 4 and 5, 0 as well. Then elements 8 and 9, 0 as well. So that's the up arrows done. Can't save when the game is running. Do the same for down arrows. So element 0 and 1, 0. So elements 0 and 1 are going to be 0. Then element 4 and 5 are going to be 0. Then element 8 and 9 are going to be 0. Then we need to look for our boxes. Where are they? Sorry guys, just bear with me. Gun skin, weapon sight. I'm gone really blind, I can't see them. Nope. Where's it gone? It's not this, is it? Yes it is. It says box right there and I couldn't see that. Wow. So element 1, sorry, 0 and 1 are going to be 0. Then element 4 and 5 are going to be 0. Okay. Then element 8 is going to be 0 as well, and that's okay. And 7, sorry. Let's leave 7 for now. Alright, so I'm going to reposition these. So this is the first box. Perfect. Oops, where'd it go? That's good. Okay, that's the first box done. Second box. $65, perfect. Where's the third box then? Okay, we need to reset that to 0. There we go, that's why. So elements 7 and 8 reset to 0. Sorry about this guys, I should have done this in the start. I don't know why I didn't. Alright, now we need to set the up down arrows. So I'm going to minimize that. Do not stop your game whatever you do, otherwise you're going to be screwed. Alright, so the first up arrow, I'm going to position it here. Perfect. Second. What happened? I was gonna say I didn't touch anything. Okay, 15.08. Third one. These have to be in the right order. Please do remember that, because otherwise the camera positions are going to be ruined. So we're going to test that afterwards. For now, let's just position them. So So this is the first one. 30. Okay, my mouse is actually really annoying me now. Where'd it go? Some of these don't actually fit the button, so I'm going to increase the size. And this one. No, let me undo that. That should be okay. Next one. I'll position it perfectly there. Then I'm going to put this as 233. Okay. Last one. And I'm going to put this 233 as well. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to copy the components before we do anything. Stop the game, paste the values, minimize all of these things, reset the timers to 0. Okay, and let's just make sure all the buttons are correct. Okay, so we hit barrel attachment. Hold on. Stop your game, go into your script, and look for the group we just made. And remove this because we no longer need it. That was just for guidance. And save. Okay, so barrel attachment, you hit item 1 up, good. Item 2, which is a light, perfect. Then the laser, you hit item 1, 2, 3, perfect. So now that's in a group, so in case we wanted to move this, all we have to do is arrow group and reposition them. Simple as that. Now, you don't have to entirely keep it like this. If you want, you can rotate this. I can quickly show you how to do that if you want. So we'll stop this. We'll go into our script. And if you remember, there's something called TRS, Transform, Rotate and Scale. We're only working with the transform. If you want, you can actually change your rotations. So I'll quickly show you that. Okay, so let's just remove this. Save your script. Okay, once you remove that, we can make a temporary variable over here. We're going to call this var rot, short for rotation, and it's going to hold all our rotations, and it's going to be equals to a quaternion dot Euler, open bracket, close bracket, and we're only going to be working with its Z. So let's go to the top. But that's up to you. If you don't want to work only with Z and the rest of them, you can. And for the example, I'm just going to put var rot pos, and it's going to be a type float and an array. Okay, I'm going to go back down, and I'm going to quickly look for that temporary variable right over here. And the first one, X, I'm going to put rot pos, open square bracket 0, closing square bracket, comma, rot pos, open square bracket 1, closing square bracket, comma, rot pos, open square bracket 2, and closing square bracket. Now all you gotta do is you gotta call rot inside here. So I'm gonna put rot, and that's that done. Now the GUI is gonna be affected by rotation. Alright, so let me just run the game. Okay. Oops, there's an error. Okay, that's fine. The actual floats out of range, so we're going to set that to 4. Sorry, 3, not 4. And then we'll work the values at runtime. Okay, as you can see, there they are. If I do its Z element, you'll see it start to rotate, like so. don't want to work with the other ones, otherwise that's what's going to happen. Because it's trying to make it like a 3D object and it's actually 2D. So only use its Z-axis, and then you can reposition the actual group like I said, and then if you still click on it, it's all the same. So it's pretty neat. I don't want that. I'm just going to show you guys. So I'm going to save this, going to go back into my script, I'm going to delete these stuff, I'm going to return the script how it was before. Okay, then I'm going to go to the top really quickly. Then I'm going to delete the variable I just made, this one here, and that should be fine. Perfect. So let me just double check. Yeah, it's fine. Okay guys, so I'm going to call this video quits from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it off, and then next week we're going to be going over the final part of the actual setup, and then we can move on to adding the skins and whatnot. As always guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all your support, and if you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, that's fine. Thank you.